What's poppin', everyone? Welcome to another episode of Remember When. My name is Jose. With me today are my boys Amir and Giant. Say what's up, guys.
Yo.
Yo, Big Eater in the building.
What's poppin', boys?
Did you just say Big Eater?
Big Eater.
What does this mean?
I'm a big eater. At least I used to be.
Johnny's a eater. Okay.
Remember sleepovers when we eat like fucking 12 pancakes. It would be a competition. I'm like, man, I'm going to eat 12. Oh, I'm going to eat 13. We used to be big eaters, bro.
Yo, so true story, I have some beef with Johnny, all right? So he used to let me down in any competition or game we played, right? For example, the one time he was like, yo, I can eat more hot dogs than you, right? And I was like, no way, right? He literally ate a single hot dog and he was like, I'm full. I can't eat anymore. And then one time we were playing hide and go seek. This made me very upset, right? I
hated this nigga.
I had what I thought was a good hiding spot. I was literally like in the shoe closet, just like I'd like had like just stuff over me. So I was like, "Ooh, they can't find me, right?" Johnny opens up the door, and I'm like, "Don't breathe," and he won't see me, right? And so he's like looking in there. He's like, "Huh," and then closes the door, right? And I said, "Ha, I fooled him, right?" And then I waited, and then I waited. Like 15 minutes passed by. I'm like, yo, nobody has called the game yet? I'm like, this is crazy, right? So I walk out and I'm like, where's this man Johnny at, right? So I go over and I see him. He's in like what we called like TV room, like, you know, basically a living room. And he was like, my cheeseburger. He was watching VeggieTales singing the cheeseburger song. And I said, Johnny, how long you been up here for? He said, oh, you know, I've only been up here for like 5 versions of the song. He been saying that song.
He said, I look once.
Basically, the moment he opened up that door and closed it is when he went upstairs to go and just start singing My Cheeseburger. And I said, Johnny, what about the game? He was like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Y'all hit perfectly well. I thought, man, they beat me, whatever.
Johnny, when it came to video games, he always there. Any physical game, tag, whatever, this man would just go inside randomly. We'd be like, bro, what happened to Johnny? I hope he didn't die. Jesus.
Man, I'm tired. I don't want to play this game.
Just find him inside. What's up, y'all? Johnny, the fuck? Like,
literally every time. Any time we would be playing games, we'd be like, hold up, it's been a while since we've seen Johnny. We'll go inside. He's playing a whole video game on the PS2. I'm like, Johnny, where you been? He's like, I got tired. I got hot, sweaty. I don't like that. What a guy. But yo, so question for you guys, or question of the day, right?
Speaking of cheeseburger.
Oh, huh?
Yeah, cheeseburger. You know my cheeseburger?
My cheeseburger, yeah.
Yeah.
What about it?
Y'all love fictional cheeseburgers?
What?
Fictional cheeseburgers.
Oh, what about fictional cheeseburgers?
Taste good, don't they?
Which one?
Specifically one
the
called...
Mr. Beast burger?
I don't even know. I don't even had that, bro. Is that good?
Nah?
You've had it?
Nah. I mean, that's a whole separate conversation. I don't believe in these whole... There's like a random little area where like 30 different restaurants are coming from this one location, and it's like, bro, it's like the most basic stuff ever.
It's the most basic burger. It's basic burger.
Personally, if I'm like paying like delivery price, like Uber and all that stuff, where like you automatically know you getting like the 20 up, all that, bro, it has to come from a restaurant for me. Like I need someone to put in that love and the food and all that.
Or you could do one thing better. Go to bed hungry, and they're gonna have the best food dreams of your life. I remember one food dream had the Krabby Patty. Like
Tell us about this dream.
Speaking of fictional cheeseburgers, I'm telling you, the Krabby Patty, that shit tasted good in my dream. I don't remember what that bitch tastes like now.
He said, I don't know what happened. I went to sleep and I woke up moist after that Krabby Patty.
That was my first wet dream.
Hey, yo. Do you remember the episode of SpongeBob where like they like go down through the layers of a Krabby Patty? Do you remember like all the layers of the Krabby Patty?
Like when they were going through like the construction?
Yeah, it was the same episode with the hoopla, you know?
Oh yeah, the train video.
Yeah.
It was like, I think it's bun, patty, pickles, cheese, ketchup, lettuce, mustard. I don't remember. I felt
Bubble Bass gonna get your ass.
Do you guys remember his order? Because I have it right here.
Bro, all I know is you cannot forget the pickles. And you got to check under this man's tongue because he is snake.
I know there's no pickles, but I know that man went on like a whole tongue twister. Like,
Yeah, so he said, I'll take a double triple bossy deluxe on a raft, 4x4 animal style, extra shingles with a shimmy and a squeeze, light axle grease, make it cry, burn it, and let it swim.
What's the restaurant that does animal fries? Is that In-N-Out or shit? What is that?
I thought it was in now, right?
I thought it was
I
In-N-Out.
think it is in now, maybe.
Bro, respectfully, that stuff is overrated.
Oh, In-N-Out?
Just the animal fries stuff. I don't know I don't know what the sauce is in animal fries, but every time I got it, the fries soggy. And then I got like this animal sauce on it. I feel like an animal just nutted in my fries. Like, bro.
That's actually what the back room is.
Bro, like, there's two types of people. There's the people that put the sauce right on the stuff, and then there's the sauce on the side. I'm like a sauce on the side type guy.
For like fries?
In general, like,
in
like, well, maybe not loaded fries. That sounds a bit ridiculous to have everything
What about
on the
like,
side.
for example, like burgers? You have like the sauce on the burger, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, as long as you don't do that nasty stuff where, like, the sauce is just drippy and, like, my burger moist now, or, like, yo, have y'all seen where they inject cheese into the burger? That is disgusting, bro. Like, you never seen that?
Nah.
They'll take, like, a little syringe. They do that with dumplings now too, which is crazy good because you know you open it like a dumpling is a one bite thing, right? But they're soup dumplings. What's better, having it come in a soup and then like it's kind of all messy, or like it comes out fresh and like the chef injects everything into it, so in one bite you get all the flavors.
Then it blows up in your mouth. It's like.
But no, done right, it does not blow up in your mouth. Now, what people have been doing is putting all that nasty, like, cheese sauce, which is like, I don't know, like cheese in a can type shit, or like that nacho cheese you find in a bowling alley, and just inject it in the burger. And then it just looks like the burger just finished in your mouth.
No, like I ain't gonna lie, the way it sounded, like I was like, "What the fuck you mean?" It sounded like a good idea, but
bro, it's liquid cheese. It's liquid cheese. It's not like.
Oh, it's like.
I like real cheese. I like real cheese. That's the problem. Now, if you are okay with bowling alley nacho cheese sauce in your burger, that's you. But like for me, nah. Like it has put some provolone, Swiss, whatever. It has to be real.
I feel like that's like completely fair. It can't be. I'm a real cheese person myself as well. None of that fake cheese sauce, right? And that
we don't support fake cheese.
No, not at all.
Fuck cheese.
But we eat it every day, so we don't care.
So wait, Amir, when you were talking about the sauce earlier, like pouring it like over some, like to you, if somebody had like chicken nuggets, for example, and they poured the sauce over the chicken nugget, that would be weird to you,
Bro,
right?
I need a fork now.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
I need a fork now. Like,
do you know anybody that does that?
Like eat chicken nuggets with a fork?
No, where like they dump the like rather than like dip their nuggets into a sauce, they pour the sauce all over the nuggets. I can't say I know anybody like that because I feel like it's like
I don't think
sacrilegious.
I could hang with you if I see you do that. Like if we pull up to Chick-fil-A and you're like, damn, okay, like we about to mac in the car and everything, and I just see you pour the Chick-fil-A sauce straight into all your stuff, you got to get out my car. I'm sorry. Like you're messy, bro. Like
That's facts.
you have all the napkins?
So what is the worst sauce out there?
The worst sauce?
Yeah,
Probably the
sauce.
pink sauce.
pink sauce. You talking about like Thousand Island dressing?
Nah, like there's a girl that came out with pink sauce, and they were like, yeah, it's like a ranch but tangy. And like when it first came out, y'all never heard of this?
No, I've
So
heard
is
of
it like-
but I don't know about
It was
and, like,
so
hot
much
sauce?
controversy because it's like small business lady that popped up off TikTok or whatever, and she's like, yeah, I got this pink sauce and she's been putting it on her stuff and it's homemade, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna make a commercial and sell it to people. And then when people got it, it was like different shades of colors. And then the ingredients didn't match, like like all the nutrition factors. But I know as a runner, that's fucky, like for
Yeah.
you and all that. But for most people, they were like, yeah, it's like a spicy ranch or something like that. That's what it tastes like. I was like, dog.
You see, I do spicy ranch. Like I'll have like ranch and then I'll put a little like hot
But
sauce in it.
the coloring is still varied
Yeah,
in the
that's
bottles to this day.
That's really weird.
Nah.
I
So
refuse to eat a sauce where I do not like, bro. Why is the sauce in the variety pack by itself and it don't have a variety flavor? That's crazy.
So to you, the pink sauce is the worst sauce out there.
I think I'd rather drink my own pee than try out a pink sauce, especially if it has inconsistency like
Especially if it ain't actually pink.
that. Bro, like, what would you rather have, a Bear Grylls moment or food poisoning for the next week?
I ain't gonna lie, the piss don't taste as bad when
Bro, I'd rather take the L with the Bear Grylls than have my butt blasted from by itself. You know what I mean? Like, battling food illness.
How about you, John? What is the worst sauce that's out there?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I don't really dabble into like shit sauces, but I mean, I don't like mustard, so fucking mustard. If you would give me mustard, I'm killing you.
Really?
You just gotta let it grow on you.
Let it grow?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Mustard was one of those things. We didn't grow up on it, so that's probably why we didn't like it. But it's like beer. Like, growing up, I used to hate beer. Now, the taste buds, they change over time.
That's
Beer's much more acceptable as an adult. A cold one on a hot day, I understand now. As an 18-year-old or 21, because people got the drink before 21. I ain't gonna act like we didn't do that.
So,
But
so what you telling me is, as if I'm like middle of winter, it's like a really cold evening, and then I get a hot mustard packet, I might like it.
Hot mustard.
I wouldn't compare it to beer in that specific.
Well, that's what you just said. You gotta compare it to alcohol.
No, you're taking it out of context. I'm saying your flavor, your taste buds change, and maybe mustard might be more appealing to you as an adult versus than a kid.
Well, here's the thing. Beer tastes like ass, but at least I get not high, buzz. At least I get buzz from it.
Damn, so we really about to go to Dave & Buster's and server gonna come over. Can I get y'all guys started with a drink? Actually, just give me mustard, right? Off rip mustard.
All I got from this was, if you were to order a Krabby Patty today, it wouldn't be a genuine Krabby Patty. You wouldn't want the pickles, you wouldn't want the mustard and all
Flats
that.
didn't get a genuine Krabby Patty. He said no pickles.
Yeah, but he's a creature.
He is a creature. So maybe I'm a creature. Maybe I am Flats.
You know what's so it's not a sauce, but like, you know what is the worst fictional food I've ever seen is from Kids Next Door. The eye crust.
Oh my god.
Yo, the eye crust coffee cakes.
That
Those
episode
things were
killed
so
my whole soul,
foul.
bro.
Well, it was crazy, right? So I remember watching that for the first time, right? And I saw number 2, Hoagie. You know, he was eating his little coffee cake things, and I was like, yo, those look so good. I'm like, look at them. Look at the crumble up on
Bro,
top.
coffee cakes are fire.
That's
When they
high
get
key. They are
fire.
When it's hot, you got some milk on the side. It don't matter if it's regular milk, almond milk. You just drink
Milk on the side.
Yeah, come on, boy.
Bro, I was with you until you said that. What?
Get some hot, warm, maybe cold milk on the side, and then drink that shit while you down your coffee cake.
You should have seen the progression of Amir's faces. He was like, yeah, hold up, what?
I was like, yeah, Johnny, let him cook. And then he was like, warm milk. I'm like, nigga, what? Like, what?
He took us to a Christmas story.
What the fuck you drink your damn you eat your coffee
Bro.
cake with? Fucking water?
Dairy is a devil at this point. I'm sorry. Now that we're older.
It's because you lactose intolerant. You don't like dairy.
No, I'm
You said,
not,
fuck the
though.
cow.
I'm not,
Fuck cow
though.
titties.
No, I'm not, though. The thing is, naturally, I don't know if y'all noticed, but we are not supposed to be drinking milk like that.
Why does it taste so good?
Johnny, listen, you've always been like
Explain that, atheist.
super dog. Maybe like your body is cool with the dairy, but most adults cannot process dairy properly. And that's why every time when someone has ice cream or anything dairy, they're like, I'm gonna regret this later because, bro, it ain't gonna get processed. You know what happens when it don't get processed? Nasty poo-poo. And
then you making those coffee cakes from Kids Next Door.
oh my goodness. Bro, I didn't eat coffee cakes after that episode. I ain't gonna lie.
No. So for those of you that have never watched Kids Next Door and don't know the episode we're talking about, right? So like, I forgot, what was it? Like number 2 had a friend that was like, that got sick and went missing after they got sick, right? Went to the nurse's office, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so the episode was actually kind of cool in the sense like he was like a private investigator.
It was like a noir type of tale.
Yeah, yeah. And I actually love those episodes for like
Yeah,
any
it was
kind
black
of show.
and white, too.
Like I do love that. Like any kind of show when they do that like noir, like PI type style, I like that. I do mess with that. But yeah, so he ends up like going to the nurse's office and like behind there's this like whole factory where these kids have pink eye and they're just like peeling out the crust and they're like, and that's what's making the coffee cakes. Number 2 was like, That's foul.
And I remember when it panned to them like getting their eye crust like removed and shit.
It was the most disgusting.
I thought
thing.
it was like looked like the most painful type of thing because it was like mounds of eye crust. But I was like, yo, that scooper is like a few millimeters away from just scooping their whole eyeball like some Avengers shit. Like,
that is so disgusting because coffee cakes like it's crumbly and everything like that, and I'm just thinking eye crust, like that's a lot of eye crust, bro.
It was absolutely
Like,
disgusting.
I've been a nasty child, like kids lick things and all that. I've never eaten my own eye crust.
Never.
Never. I've never.
That's a new level of low.
yeah, boogers, we'll eat that all day. Toe jam, maybe once in a while, but eye crust.
That's where we draw the line.
You freaky, bro.
That's where we draw the line. Hey, I didn't admit it.
Do y'all also remember the Rainbow Munchies cereal from
Oh
Kids
my
Next
goodness.
Any cereal that like it looked like marshmallows immediately got my attention.
Door? Yeah, it was literally just like a box of sugar.
They missed the bag on that one. I feel like
100%.
even like you remember like the Halloween themed like cereal that came out like Count Chocula,
Yeah, Frank and Weenie.
Frank
and Weenie. Frank and Berry.
Frank and Weenies. Oh no, Frank and Berries, Boo Berry and all that, bro. Like it went off like that because like it just resonated. It reminded me of like old Casper like characterization. You
Right.
know what I mean? Where you got like these goofy like Halloween things and tropes, and like kids will buy into that. Bro, if they had a Kids Next Door cereal with like number 1 on it and all that, like you could have had a cereal for each number.
That would have been
cool.
Bro, I would have begged mom. I would have been like, bro, I need the number 2s, bro. Like, please. Like,
That's actually a crazy marketing campaign right there. That would have been pretty
bro,
wild.
just think about it. Because booty cereals that, like, respectfully, I've changed my stance on s'mores.
Well, I don't like chocolate, so what's your stance?
Bro, like, s'mores, as a kid, maybe because, like, a s'mores, like, the graham cracker, the marshmallow, and the chocolate, it's like, damn, kid sensors are going off. But as a cereal, I tried that as an adult, bro, that shit is nasty. The mushroom stale, dog. Don't ask me how I know the difference
Wait,
between
you said
stale.
the mushroom?
I said mushroom?
You said
Yeah.
mushroom.
Oh, my bad, marshmallow. Marshmallow.
Oh.
The marshmallow.
It's like, I wonder why my
Nah,
s'mores
because
is
it was
fucked
built
up,
like
bro.
a s'more. Like it was like a little rectangle thing or like square looking thing. And it
Yeah.
was like supposed to be chocolate in the graham cracker. And then you had the marshmallows on the side. But the marshmallows, no matter how, like, bro, I bought like a fresh one. Like the joint was going to expire like months ahead. The marshmallows was like biting a stale Oreo. Have y'all had stale Oreos before?
Just stale cookies in general.
Bro,
suck.
like
Yeah.
it's like hard, but it's like unnaturally soft. Like,
Do you guys remember the fruit pies from Dexter's Laboratory?
bro, I wanted those so bad. Like when they had like the specific superhero section, you know what I mean? Dexter wasn't really involved at all.
Yeah.
And it was just hyping up like the different fruit pies and all that. Bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought them shits was gonna be nasty or something. Cause as a kid, I distinctly remember. You know them. It's like they come in them same type of packets. And they look like fucking Fig Newtons. Like they're like almost like granola bars, but they look exactly like Fig Newtons. And like they have like that weird feeling on the inside where it's like you might like it or you might not. I fucking hated those type of things. I don't know. That packaging just it didn't do nothing.
I forgot what's the company that like sells like the fruit pies.
I was just
I
about to talk
forgot,
about
but
that.
you know, like, bro, you go to 7-Eleven, a Poppy store, whatever, like, normal, like, store, they'll have fruit pies, like, but the way they did it, same with number 2, it's the way they be enjoying the food. Like, the whole time, we don't know it's eye crust, but this number 2 is like, damn, I wonder who it is. Like, this man's going crazy, like, licking the fingers. I'm like, damn, I want a cosmic brownie right now. I want a snack with number 2. But then you bring in the eye crust and like
Yeah.
reality kicks in. Same with like the fruit pies. Like reality kicks in, you like these fruit pies ass. I ain't gonna lie.
So the fruit pies, just like in general, like real life ones growing up, those are usually the ones with like the icing on the
Yeah.
outside, right?
Mhm.
And like the crazy fruit filling. You see, I used to like those, like, I mean, times change, like palate and all that, right? But like, I used to like those, and that was like partially because like my father also enjoyed them, right? So, but like, they're like 600 plus calories for
Yeah,
like the
dog,
tiniest little
shit.
pie. No, they're so bad for
It's
you.
like 2 meals for you, for real.
But that's
Like,
probably like why I loved it, because it was like targeted towards kids like me, where I'm like, I don't care about calories, just give me it,
Bro.
like, feed me.
Like, if y'all don't know, just look at the sugar. Like, usually with the nutritional breakdown, it'll be like total sugars, total calories. Most people look at the calories. I be looking at the sugars for real.
Yeah.
Because your daily sugar intake, dog, most American products are like 50%, 45. Those pies, they're like 112.
Oh yeah,
It's like
disgusting.
drinking a Pepsi, dog. Like, that's a day and some change for real. Like, I don't know how you gonna work that out. Like, in terms of like running, or like you gotta really be fit to like burn that off. Like,
And that's why fast food's dangerous. You might get the calories. You're not gonna get how much sugar you're getting. So if you go to Cinnabon, you might be eating like fucking 70 grams of sugar or some shit. You might not even know.
Right.
mm-mm.
But yeah, so with Dexter's Lab, for those of you that don't know what we're referencing, right? So they have this like segment we're called like the Justice Friends. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure that's
Justice
what-
Friends rip off Justice League.
Yeah, so like they basically like are making fun of like all superhero tropes and all that. Like that's what it is. It's just like a big satire, like, you know, segment. Like they literally like Major Glory is just making fun of Superman, Captain America like combined, right? They have the Incredible Crunk, I think is what his name.
Incredible Crunk.
And then they have Val Hallen, who is just the worst Thor ripoff I've ever seen in my life, right? But so in the episode, there's this villain called like the Math Wizard, right? And he's like, I don't even know what kind of evil he's about to do. He's the Math Wizard, whatever, right? Major Glory comes in, he's just like, you shouldn't do that because pies. And
Oh, no.
He's
the
like, huh? Pies? Yes, pies.
The Math Wizard was so impressed by how tasty, radiant, and juicy these pies were that he said, "You're right, Major Glory. I'm done my evil ways." Turned himself in from the pies. That's how good these pies are. It made a super villain turn himself in.
Bro. And you see why it's so appealing? It made rip off Doctor Strange go back on his ways. This man could have time traveled and all that. He said, no, these pies fire right here. This is the move.
You know what is? What are you guys' feelings about Popeye spinach? The spinach from Popeye.
Oh, I thought you talking about like Popeyes, like the chicken sandwich.
Dog.
Like, what kind of chicken?
I mean, maybe it's because, like, I don't know. I don't, like, Johnny, do you remember, like, Popeye's, like, cartoons too much? Because, like, I remember back when, like, pre-Avatar, I think, like, way back when it, like, Flintstones, the Jetsons were still a thing and all that.
Like Boomerang.
And,
Yeah, it was on
Boomerang and all that, and all that would come on, and, like, dog, like, I feel like it just decreased like as the years went on. So I wonder if you even have like too much exposure with
No,
that.
to be honest, I don't even. You know Popeye, like everybody knows Popeye. You'll see him on like on clothes. You'll see him on like stuff you can buy and shit.
I see the wife more than Popeye on like merch and all that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Why
bro.
are they showing the wife off? She pretty?
I mean, I feel like it's like the icon thing. Like everybody knows like the Popeye arm and all that. And then if you put like the wife, it's like Betty Boop. Like everybody know like Betty.
Yeah,
you know
just
what I
everybody
mean?
recognizes the character.
But I think that's the worst real life translation I've ever seen in terms of media and all that. Like Popeye just ate the whole can like nothing.
well,
Bro, I ate a
no-
spoonful and I thought I was meeting God. Like,
no seasoning, not even boiling the spinach, not even doing anything like a chef would do. He just eats straight out the can.
Well, that's the thing is that like, so spinach itself isn't that bad, right? But from a can and to eat it raw like that,
bro,
I
it's
think
shit
that's
collard
where,
greens.
yeah, I think that's like where like I'm like, okay, hold up, mussels are not doing it. It's just not worth
But
it.
it gave him power.
Absolutely.
Bro, I'll tell you what, I went out and bought Jawbreakers like crazy, especially when we were kids. Like, remember we used to go to Pizza Hut all the time and get those
Yeah.
stupid little bouncy balls and all that. And like sometimes they'd also have like the candy on the side with Jawbreakers and all that. I remember we got big ass Jawbreakers one time.
Yeah, there was some big. I remember we did. I don't remember.
And I ain't gonna lie, I disowned Johnny for a little bit because like this man, like because of how big the Jawbreaker was, he like suck on it for a bit, pause, and like he'd be like, okay, well I'm not just gonna throw it out, so I'm gonna put it in a plastic bag. And I was like, dog, that is disgusting. Like,
I'm glad you did find it. You remember when we go to grandparents' house when they had the old house, and it was in the room we would stay at. You know, and there's like that big entertainment cabinet. Sometimes I put it on the top right, just
Disgusting.
open out in the exposure. I was like, I'll save it for later.
And so the significance of this, right, is so the Jawbreaker was about honestly roughly the size of a fist.
Yeah.
I'm not even playing. Like it was actually
like a bigger baseball.
these were massive Jawbreakers, right? But the funniest part about it is that like the more like the closer to the core you get, the different colors you get on the Jawbreaker, right? So you can see Johnny's progress, right? We'll go from like a white Jawbreaker, and then you'll see a blue layer, and you're like, oh dang, he actually put a dent in it now. So like you can see how many licks he gets in a week, right? Because you'll be like, oh, now it's red. He probably was licking that jaw for 2 hours straight. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Jawbreakers were crazy, but yeah, they were hugely popular, especially in Ed and Eddie.
Bro,
Yeah, boy.
that and Tootsie Pops. Like the old commercial, he's like 1, a 2, a 3, like
licks
the
does it take to
classic.
get to the center of
Bro,
the Tootsie Pop?
man munched the whole pops, like the lollipop, bro. That joint must be banging if he munching it. Do you
Yeah.
know how disgusted I was? I think I lost faith a little bit. Like, I didn't think there was a God or something because I bit that and the Tootsie Roll hit my teeth and
I don't think people understand, like, biting a Tootsie Roll is like trying to bite a piece of armor. It's just like, it's a challenge. It's literally just like challenging you.
Tootsie Roll is a very, that's a debated topic on whether it's good or not.
It's
ugh.
not.
It's not. I mean, in this room, it's probably not. But like in other rooms, people might be like, "Yeah, that's the shit." Especially the ones where people are like, "Yeah, they got the purple, the grape color, they got the green apple," because they had different flavors.
No, I hate poking in the candy dish and get a damn lollipop because ever since I licked it hard and then I was like, man, what the hell is this? And I eating chocolate in the middle. I was like, man, but lollipop's ruined for me. I can't even trust a lollipop, bro.
Johnny don't like chocolate, by the way.
Yeah, I don't like chocolate. Chocolate's the devil to me. Ice cream sandwiches. Now those are good. I love ice cream sandwiches. But if you can give me any other type of chocolate, throwing that shit up.
I feel like that's picking and choosing, but I'm
Picking and choosing. I have a guttural reaction. My body rejects it.
But not ice cream sandwiches.
No, because it doesn't taste like chocolate.
Johnny, that is the most chocolatey thing ever. Like, the thing sticks to the roof of your mouth, the
But
chocolate
it doesn't
part.
taste like chocolate.
It does,
It
though.
doesn't. I don't know what kind of formula they use, but bro, like that shit just tastes different. Or maybe it's because the vanilla is overpowering and I just don't taste that shit.
Bro. I'm not going to debate this with you.
So I'm gonna hit y'all with Jawbreaker flavors from Ed and Eddie, right? And you'll rate them like 1 out of 5, like if you would actually try them, right? So first one, black licorice.
Nasty ass.
No.
So that's a 1.
No.
All right. Yeah, 5 is like you absolutely like would have this like this exact moment, like you would die for it. But like 1 is like, nah, I'm just not messing with it at all, right?
I'm sorry.
All right, buttered toast.
Maybe.
Sure.
That's a maybe. I'll give it like a 3.
3.
Buttered toast was hyped up in TV. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with buttered toast.
Butter toast candy?
That's the thing. It's like it's flavored as that.
Like a jelly bean?
Kinda,
Probably.
if you think about it like
No, bro, that's like the butter popcorn jelly bean. I don't understand why niggas like that. That's disgusting, bro.
Actually, I'm like 200% with you. If you actually enjoy that, stop listening.
That's disgusting. Disgusting.
Okay. How's about crayon taco?
Crayon taco? What the
And what they say in the show is tastes better with hot sauce.
Maybe if Taco Bell was doing it and it was like a Doritos taco, you know what I mean?
That sounds
crayon?
nasty.
I'm assuming when you say crayon, it's like
You actually
okay.
gotta taste the color blue.
Like maybe like they changed up the colors. Like okay, we put food coloring with the beef and the lettuce, so it's like a crayon, and like instead it's like normally like a Doritos Locos taco, just rainbow.
All right. So how about you, Johnny? What would you rate that?
I don't know, like 2?
How's about-
sucking on a Dorito?
How's about gravy?
What are these flavors, bro? Like I'm expecting.
I feel like you listing off
raspberry,
like Harry
bubble
Potter
gum.
jelly bean candies.
No, they got some good ones coming up. A couple normal ones coming up.
Fucking sucking on gravy, fucking
Bro,
fat
that's the
ass.
most English flavor I've ever heard of.
What about peaches and cream?
There we go. See, that's a 5 out of 5. Easy.
You don't look convinced to me.
Yeah, why you
I'm
being
like,
sour?
bro, because like peaches is hit or miss, I feel like when it comes to flavoring.
Yeah, you want to suck on crayon? I got you.
Bro, there is no crayon flavor. That's the
Mm.
I'm just saying, like,
Azul.
that's like, oh, peach ice cream versus an actual peach. There's a difference.
How's about peppermint?
No.
Nah, that's probably.
No.
Ugh. Oh my god.
I'm not a mint person. Like mint chocolate chip ice cream and all that. I'm sorry. I'm not like the hugest fan. It's not nasty, but
It's like eating like toothpaste.
What about bubblegum?
Now, hell yeah. I'll give that a 4 out of 5.
Really?
Yeah, you don't know peaches and cream, but
dog, you've seen him annihilate these gums.
Yeah, the bubble tape.
Opens up the whole.
Opens up the whole bubble tape and just sticks the whole joint. Nah, bro.
No, so you're an actual menace.
That is the same category as the butter popcorn, bro. Like, it's hit or miss, and then when it misses like way off.
You gotta take advantage of the big mouth.
Hey, yo. Okay, so. Last one for the jawbreakers. Anchovy paste.
Hell no! Like, what you talking about?
You know what? Ed would probably love that.
But not you.
Hell no. Who the fuck gonna eat anchovies?
I'm asking about you.
I don't like anchovies on my damn pizza.
All right.
You gotta be a sailor.
I was about. So y'all remember the episode of Jimmy Neutron's with McSpankies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I did the fuck out of McSpankies. What you talking
What you
about?
say? You do what to McSpankies?
I'd eat the fuck out of
Eat the
McSpankies.
fuck out of them? What?
It's a restaurant, you nasty.
Eat the fuck out of McSpankies.
Bro, Miss Spanky's is not a man. It is a restaurant in Jimmy Neutron. It is automated specifically more. If you don't stop it.
You know, it's crazy.
It's supposed to be automated. It's just like the Mr. Beast origins and all that. You got mostly machines doing it. Everybody somehow loves it and gives it good reviews. But you don't know what that man doing in that building. Or where it come from and all that.
You know, honestly, my favorite line from it is when they say "Big McThankies from McSpankies." Bro, after Amir eats them out, he's gonna say "Big McThankies."
Nah, it's the way to McSpankies. That guy, I forgot.
Was it Chet or like
Ski?
I think it was Ski.
Skeet, man, could be Shane, Chris, I don't care, bro. Like, the way he kept saying McSpankies. Like, bro, it reminds me of Grandma got ran over by a reindeer, Spankenheimer. Like, something about Spank and like something. Nah.
So, which would you guys rather have? A burger from McSpankies, a burger from SpongeBob, like the Krabby Patty, or a burger from Good Burger, like the Good Burger?
Krusty Krab.
I gotta go with the home of the good burger.
Really, bro? I don't trust them. I
burger.
do not trust them dudes to make my burgers.
trust
I'm
them.
McSpankies.
What?
They made, bro. You know how Jimmy defeated the restaurant, right? He said, "I want a burger at like what was it, like 1,000,000 degrees Fahrenheit or something like that, right?" So they said, "We gonna cook it to your exact specifications." So the restaurant flew to the sun. That's commitment, bro. So if I say I want my burger like medium rare, you know what they do it? They do it at medium rare. Like if I want it medium, they doing it medium. Like they ain't gonna meet your order.
They missed the opportunity on another Jimmy Neutron movie for having McSpankies come back and it's just a fucked up restaurant. Like, it's just messing up because Jimmy Neutron only had one movie, right? Which is that whole like slime alien thing and everything.
Yeah, so
before TV
Bro,
series.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been wanted like a Jimmy Neutron like milkshake or smoothie because like you know how like they'll introduce like the little diner and like kids are just rolling blading like it's a Sonic and they just have like milkshakes and everything and all that,
You
bro.
remember in the intro where that kid had that like fucking mountain of like what was it, ice cream or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, my mouth was like watering whenever I see that shit.
do y'all remember the episode where Jimmy had created like these like really cool candies? Like they were like little balls or whatnot. And like each one had like some special unique like flavor or taste to it. I remember thinking, yo, I want like just like a handful, especially like they were the same shape as like Jawbreakers and all that. And like I don't know what it was about like that round shape for candy, but like I was like, yo, that looks dumb good. And like I want that.
You know what that reminded me of?
What?
Willy Wonka Everlasting Gobstoppers.
Gobstoppers are amazing. Like if I have like Gobstoppers, I absolutely mess them up.
But that's what I mean. Like Everlasting Gobstopper, like it was like, oh, Thanksgiving dinner. Blueberry pie. Cherry pie. Like, bro, can you imagine a gum like that?
Probably be dangerous. Probably get banned.
Bro.
Get banned.
It'd probably have the same life as Hubba Bubba because then, bro, you lose profits. You'd only have to sell one pack. I would never take that gum out my mouth.
I'd be saving that shit like I did.
I'll be saving it like you did with that damn Jawbreaker. Put it in a plastic bag. Flavor ain't going away. Don't judge.
And you know what? Honestly, they would ban it because then people would probably replace cigarettes and shit.
I don't know about all that. Nicotine and like flavor is like whole different, but
You never know.
I mean, now everybody that's addicted to mango jewel pods, sure. Like I feel like that would win them over.
gotta save our kids from the jewels.
They already did. They banned everything except the tobacco flavor. So
So how do you guys feel about the most legendary fictional food of all time, the Scooby snack?
Man, probably tastes like ass.
bro, I thought it was cool until I bought like the box.
Yeah, the actual.
Yeah,
So,
and then I had like the actual Scooby snack, and I was like, man, this man doing backflips and everything for this thing.
so
Bro,
for-
you couldn't make me do nothing. Like, I don't think I pay money for that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, you'd have to force feed me Scooby snack graham crackers. Like, I won't normally eat that of my own will.
No, growing up, I always thought it was like a dead ass dog treat, and when Shaggy would eat, I'd be like, "What the fuck, bro? Like, that's nasty. That's disgusting."
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that made hella kids eat like they dog food because like Scooby's over here munching. Shaggy like, damn, bro, let me get a piece.
I'm gonna be so mad if I see like my future kid just body the dog, being like, "Nah, give me a bowl."
Can you imagine though, like if they didn't have the box, and it was just like, oh, okay, you got a Scooby, like a little bone thing for the dog that looked just like a little kid over here, like, oh, Jesus,
Just salivating.
When dad gonna give me something like that? Like,
So Johnny just over here, my Scooby snack, my delicious Scooby.
you know that meme dude around the corner, just Birdman rubbing his hands.
Yo, but I know y'all. I don't know if it was like every like Scooby Doo movie, but like y'all ever see those sandwiches that like Scooby and like Shaggy be making, like those like quadruple deck like sandwiches with like the most delicious deli meats I've ever seen in my life. I've always fiended for one of those.
Have you ever tried making one in real life?
No, not at all. Like I mean, I've done like club sandwiches, but like that's as high as I'll go.
Closest
Like
I
I'm
came
not.
to was making the BLTs at Wawa.
Yo, right. You remember the avocado club, bro? I'd be making those all day long.
Because
People
that
loved
was
it.
a decent stack, but even then, bro, like I feel like Scooby Doo made lettuce and tomatoes look way better than they actually are in real life.
Oh, 200%.
Like the deli meats, like we all knew it was like, okay, I know what ham tastes like, I know what turkey and all that. But the way like the sandwich was constructed and all that, the lettuce was like the right green, the tomatoes was looking lush and nice. Bro, I feel like most kids, they actually hit up a tomato. They're like, bro, where the ketchup at?
All right, so final thought before we close things up is if you could have like any fictional food like what we talked about earlier or haven't even touched base on be a reality, what would it be?
I want them big ass jawbreakers.
You're disgusting.
Bro, you are
There's not a plastic bag big enough.
Your mind has
I
not
can carry
changed.
it. I can carry it.
I'm never coming to your house. I'm never visiting you.
It's gonna be my children's gift.
Yo, your place is just gonna smell so funky, bro.
It's
You're
gonna
like,
bugs
Johnny?
and shit, going ants and shit all over that shit.
Dog.
Yeah.
I feel like I wouldn't choose something like in a series or anything like that because I feel like at this point I've tried like the real life version or like a replica.
Yeah, for most of them.
But well, you know what I haven't tried, but I feel like it would actually be good in real life. You remember like Ratatouille?
Yeah.
How he made that special dish for like the critic and like it was all those different vegetables, sliced stuff and
Yeah, the
everything and
actual
how it was
Ratatouille.
presented and everything. That or you remember Little Mermaid, the chef, how he was whipping up in the kitchen and like the crab came in and fucked up his mojo. Bro, I feel like that guy was in his bag and the rat was in his bag. I want whatever the hell them dudes was cooking, bro. Like so bad.
You see, not necessarily food, but also going back Jimmy Neutron, the purple flirp.
Oh my god.
It's like from what it looked like, it was just like steroided like grape soda. It was just like
the closest they came was purple stuff that came out.
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of these things that like they have made like knockoff or real life versions of it, but and if we didn't or discuss your favorite fictional food or any of that, feel free to drop us a comment. I think we can actually attach polls to our like descriptions, so I'll try to see if we can do that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, try to add a little poll and see what fictional foods we missed or nailed. But yeah, shoot us a message, and if there's enough of it, maybe we'll do another episode covering some more fictional foods.
Yeah, in 5 years or so, we'll do Remember When Cooking. We'll cook your favorite fictional foods.
That would actually
Bro.
kind of be pretty cool,
Oh
but
my
like also
goodness.
disgusting because you talking about living with giant jawbreakers.
I don't know how that worked out.
Yeah.
The building gonna burn down. Like,
We're gonna say, all right, today we're making a pie, and then it's just a bottle of ketchup, being like, all right, so you put down the first layer.
bruh, at that point, we might as well dish out the money, get a pro chef. Like, hey, this is what we saw. Can you replicate it to the best of your ability?
Today
Yeah.
we gonna make a Scooby Doo sandwich. Shit falls down. Like,
I don't know how you'd eat that.
gotta eat from the sides.
Yuck, bro.
Absolutely disgusting. All right, Amir, Johnny, you guys have any more final thoughts before we close things out?
Eat healthy.
Yeah, check that sugar content level, especially Americans. Seriously, dog. Diabetes is crazy.
All right, so that wraps up this episode of Remember When. Thank you all so much for listening. Be sure to follow us on our social media. So check us out on Instagram or on Facebook. Maybe we'll get TikTok one day. One day.
If it don't get banned.
Okay, that's fair.
We don't say anything like that, like crazy. I don't think we get banned. I think it's just a matter.
No.
Does anybody here have a TikTok?
No,
No.
like, you know, the shit about to get banned, right? I'm about to date. I just saying that probably
Bro,
dated this
I ain't gonna
episode.
lie. Like, I keep up with that. They've been saying they're gonna ban TikTok. I'll see it when I see it. But
We'll
for
see.
now, we need that reach. So
Yeah, just hit us up on Instagram. Leave us a review wherever you are, and if you post it, we'll see it and we'll read it out loud and give you all a shout out.
TikTok coming soon.
Yeah, Mir gonna run it.